It was finally time for Gazaniadek to start the questing grind to unlock the Zandalari Troll. So I made my way back to Zandalar, where I wasn't actually too sure what quest I was meant to be doing. Like, I was looking over the map and I don't know, I didn't really know where to start. But then I discovered that I haven't even finished the storyline in Nazmir, simply because I completely ignored the Gob Squad because I don't want to associate with rats. Yeah, that's a shout out to my friend Comma Squirting for actually telling me where to go because I would have been stuck for a long time. So after all this time, I finally accepted the quest. But before I started that, I went to Orgrimmar to do something. And that was to head to the auction house and buy a crap ton of these water cloth bags because I realized I could actually equip a lot more than just one. So I did just that and like tripled my inventory space. I mean, it was amazing. I then finally got on with this Shat Rat Goblin Squad quest to get some gears. And then I could finally continue with the storyline, which basically just involved me jumping in this like mech and just nuking all these like snake fish dudes. And I was very happy to see that finally I had another quest with Talanji to progress the storyline because I was looking for quite a while. So I got to work talking to some giant dudes and doing some like raft drive-bys on some blood trolls until finally it took me to what would be the final showdown. So I exited the frog and made my way into battle. I mean, it's a pretty cool boss fight. Like, a lot of blood, I guess, which kind of makes sense. But of course, it was no challenge for an elite warrior like Gazaniadek, and I smacked that blood troll rat into the ground. But that wasn't exactly the end because now I had to do the Underrot dungeon. So I opened up the dungeon finder and I couldn't actually find the Underrot or any BFA dungeon actually. And it turns out that once you get past level 60, you can't join the pool anymore for dungeons. So I thought maybe I'll be strong enough to do it by myself. So I entered the dungeon. And no, I was dead wrong. I think the first monster almost killed me. I don't know how I meant to do this. So I thought I'd leave that problem for another day and do some other quests. And this quest basically just involved me riding this dinosaur and then munching a bunch of blood minions with said dinosaur. But I really enjoyed this cutscene where the king had to make a deal with Bwom Samdi, the Lower of Death, to try like grant him more power to save his kingdom and stuff. And honestly, I think Bwom Samdi has to be my favorite character so far. I don't know, it's just like really cool character. After that, I had to fight off an invasion of the kingdom, and then this giant ball blew up the Great Seal. It was hectic. The evil dude fell into some fire and died. And it looks like I was progressing quite nicely on acquiring the Zandalari Troll. I just had one more quest line to do. So I thought. I still wasn't 100% sure which quest line to follow, but I assumed this was the right one. But then as I was wandering around, I found this other quest, which is pretty cool. It takes you to this like sunken underwater city place. It's really cool. And I wandered around here for a bit, doing some quests and stuff, but then decided I really should get back on track. Now it's finally time to start these quests, and I was not prepared for how long this was gonna take.
Slow down, hold up, let me pick the phone up. Pussy boy, shut up. Fa la 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 la. Fill my teacup, my girl bossed up. Yeah, she kinda stuck up. Fa la la la.
But as I was actually doing those quests, I managed to get some of the Gazagoons to come with me to help me with the Underrot. So together, we headed into the Underrot dungeon. Where with a team of 4 people, this is actually really easy. I just think it's really cool that I can like group together with my clanmates and do some dungeons. And after not too much time, we descended down into the final boss area where I could finally finish the Underrot dungeon. And I mean, this is actually a pretty cool dungeon, I think. So after a pretty interesting boss fight, which I still don't really understand the mechanics for, we finally defeated the Underrot dungeon, and I could continue. So I said thank you to my guildmates and carried on.
Your lady thirsty, no show mercy. She too curvy, controversy. Suck my D, Kira skirt. She some mad, she Eddie Murphy. Call her mama, call her dad. She bad and bougie, down there. I'm popping tags, I'm in this bitch, make it slap. I'ma wake on up, I'ma get my bag, I'ma bust a nut, I'ma blow that bag, don't regret that shit, I'ma text my bitch, we gon' cry a bit, we don't give a shit, good game average but I know how to thrust, my shorty bad and independent like Russ, so do you want it, 40K about my price going up, you know I got it, stop complaining, little bit, shut the frick up.
I didn't realize I was doing the wrong quest line for like 5 hours, but I found the right one eventually.
Slow down, hold up, let me pick the phone up. Pussy boy, shut up. Fa la 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 la. Fill my teacup, my girl bossed up. Yeah, she kinda stuck up. Fa la la la.
And after, I'm not even kidding, 17 hours, I had finally got all the requirements for the Zandalari Troll. All that was left now was to do this final quest. So I made my way back to Zandalar, where we like paraded through the streets on our dinosaurs. I Beybladed some rioters or something. And then for some reason, I got turned into like a firefly or something, and I had to do this like mini game where I had to avoid some frogs and stuff. Man, this game's interesting for sure. But afterwards, I listened to Talanji talk about some stuff for a few minutes, and then finally, it was done. I could finally unlock the Zandalari Troll. Finally, I unlocked that shit. Summoned my new Triceratops pit. Oh man, this is so cool. I also wanted to test if I could fly yet, but nope. But now that I unlocked that, I thought it's finally time to go back to Dragonflight, level up to level 70, and start hitting that in-game content. Whew. It's been a long journey, but I am very, very excited. Let's see. More restrictions for unlocking ally races have been removed with the exception of a level requirement. All ally races cannot be unlocked once you have a level 40 character on your account was level 50.
Fuck! Just made an album 7 days, that's quick. Boobies going up and down, she's fit. Hold up, wait, rewind that shit. Got uncut gems, Adam Sandler clip. She a vegan, she got a thigh gap. Yeah, my BO smell good, it smell like